Home, a place of warmth, comfort, and familiarity. It's where most Singaporeans would prefer to age. Today, seniors have several home care and daycare options to fit their needs. But serious health conditions or the absence of a caregiver can affect their choice. Nursing homes could be their next best option. Do the elderly feel at home in these places? What are some nursing homes doing to provide quality care for their residents? Former Army Captain Lim Soon Huat doesn't wear a watch, but he knows when it's 3 in the afternoon. That's when his physiotherapist would remind and walk him to the washroom.
Mr. Lim, do you want to pass urine now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
For Lim, it's a routine far better than wearing diapers.
The strain of having to wear it is a bit uncomfortable.
Lim has been staying at Lia Moi Old Age Home for over a year. Multiple health problems led to his incontinence before he arrived here. It took Lim just a month to manage his toileting without using diapers.
I feel proud. I am proud. Now I find it easier because I don't have to depend on much people changing my diapers.
Lim has Assistant Director of Nursing Amy Tan to thank. She has been driving the continence management program at the home since 2015. At that time, about 7 in 10 residents were wearing diapers. Such continence aids are used to ensure the safety of elderly with impaired mobility or vision. They could fall while rushing to reach the toilet in time. But Amy noticed an unhealthy trend. Many residents were becoming over-reliant on diapers.
That drove me to look into the whole program and to propel it further. I would like really to see residents gaining back their confidence level, their independence, and also giving back a sense of dignity and quality of life.
The home's management team was behind her.
We ask ourselves, is safety the only factor in a nursing home? Does dignity of care and independence of the residents, are they important as well? It's a huge change, not just for the staff, it's also a huge mindset change for the nursing home's management.
The home found support from the Agency for Integrated Care, or AIC in short. They tapped on its funding to buy a bladder scanner to check for residual urine after residents used the toilet. The staff also went for training on ways to wean the seniors off diapers. Today, 22 residents have stopped using the continence aids. With fewer diapers needed, the nursing home donates what they save to others who need them. More importantly, skin problems from the use of diapers have reduced significantly and residents are happier.
AIC's role is to support nursing homes in their efforts to improve care. One thing we've really learned in the past 7 years is that nursing homes themselves are their best resources and best advocates for change. Many of our programs actually start with a couple of brave homes willing to go on a journey, and then they very generously share back their experience so others can learn and benefit.
These days, nursing homes here are paying more attention to the psychosocial aspects of care. 2 years ago, 91-year-old Lim Mo Tan started a new therapeutic hobby that unleashed her hidden talent.
Initially, Madam Lim was hesitant to join because as a stroke patient, she could only use one hand. So after much encouragement, she joined the activity and she realized that she was more cheerful, more open, and she also brought in her other roommates to join the program.
Claire Chen is one of the art gurus here. She also conducts creative movement and Tai Chi activities. She learned to run such activities from professionals who developed special curricula to train community care staff. The training sessions are part of AIC's wellness program that supports nursing homes to enhance residents' well-being.
What I really want is to keep them meaningfully engaged instead of just sitting there. So we have staff and volunteers coming in to do programs for them to keep them occupied. So it's not only a nursing home, but it's a home to them now.
Bed-bound residents are engaged in a different way.
Not all the residents in a nursing home are cognitively and physically able to participate in activities that me and my team conduct. So we will do sensory activities for them, such as adjusting to their sense, their sight, touch, and their taste.
At another nursing home called Kwong Wai Shiu Hospital, some residents find joy in doing simple chores.
我说晚空闲，你们来整东西给我做，我很喜欢这那个纸袋啊，我帮了他们，他们也高兴，我也高兴，很有意义的事情啊。
Here, the 82-year-old gets to try different activities and enjoys the company of her peers. She's also in close touch with her family. The weekly visits from her sister Jessie brighten her day. Ong used to stay with Jessie and their mother in a walk-up apartment in Tiong Bahru Estate, but a fall that fractured her hip led her to stay in a nursing home, a choice Ong made jointly with her family since her condition was beyond home care.
就是我的脚不能走了，那么我又住2楼啊，爬楼梯很辛苦啦。
他要出去看医生，什么都要用到那个十字 ambulance 啊，他自己就决定说，我自己不方便，我要住这边。那么他住了几个月后，他就觉得很开心了咯，在这边有人跟他谈话，又有东西可以做，又可以出去。
Ong doesn't mind the daily routine. The small locker for her personal belongings doesn't bother her either. But there's one thing that does.
就是啊，我要去找那些老人家谈天啊，没事就不喜欢了，就是没办法了，又跑回来了。
We are happy that our residents will visit other friends in other wards, but there are circumstances that they are not allowed to do so. First is the meal timing. Second is the infection control purposes, like for example, if there are outbreaks of cough, flu.
Meeting residents' expectations may at times be challenging. Still, nursing homes are trying. At Sri Narayana Mission Home for the Aged Sick, this food bazaar was sparked by one resident's request for hawker food. Now, this quarterly event is everyone's favorite in-house activity. The home encourages the seniors to give feedback regularly.
Rice is very hard. Old people over here, not eat.
So far, 9 in 10 suggestions from residents have been implemented.
We will try to see how we can make it better for you staying here.
One feedback that came up during one of our resident feedback sessions was about food. So, our elderly have also not lost the Singaporean fixation with food. They expressed an interest to have more hawker food. We now actually, once a month, ask our residents, those who have no dietary restrictions, of course, what they would like to eat. And we actually go out to a Chong Pang hawker center. We buy what they like to eat. We've got to give our residents a reason to look forward to the next day, a reason to smile and be happy.
A little thoughtfulness can go a long way. Many nursing homes are exploring new ideas to make their residents' stay a little sweeter. At Villa Francis Home for the Aged, 23 seniors and staff are celebrating their March birthdays together. Hong Ki-ing has baked a 5-kilogram treat over 2 days specially for them.
Okay, that's the event we are all waiting for.
It's a tradition she has been keeping every month for 13 years, simply because it matters to the seniors.
You speak in Hokkien, some speak in Cantonese. You say, what can I go tomorrow?食咩birthday? So we bake this cake.
It's not just on special days that this 68-year-old cook pours her heart into her food. Her team whips up delicious lunch and dinner for over 300 residents and staff every day. Hong also works closely with operations manager Eva Chong to plan the 5-week menu. It's a creative challenge, even for Hong, who has been cooking here for 14 years.
The most challenging component of the meal plan is actually the limited ingredients and how do we cook it to let them enjoy. For example, the soft diet, the food has to be soft and meat has to be minced. So how do we present this food so frequently to them in a different ways? Like the wonton skin and the ngoh hiang to cover up the meat, that's the idea.
Hong looks forward to honing his skills at culinary training sessions organized yearly. Since 2012, more than 150 nursing home kitchen staff have attended the training by professional chefs.
Nutrition has always been a concern, and making sure that elderly get the right amount of food and the right nutrients is actually very important. But whether or not they eat the food, a big part of it has to do also with the way it looks, the way it tastes. And so it's very important to actually make sure that our cooks are actually equipped with the kind of training and skills to constantly think up new menus and ways of preparing food for the residents.
Nice day. Thank you.
Over at All Saints Home in Yishun, Saturday meals taste better than usual. But it's not just because of the food.
I feel very pleased to see them. Like old friends, I do wish for them to come more often, sing with us, play with us.
It was Edmund Quek who founded this group 12 years ago.
Why we need volunteers is let the residents feel that there is warmth and care from people from the public.
Edmund counts on over 100 regulars and leaders to run activities at the 4 centres of All Saints Home on Saturdays. He's always looking to grow the pool.
After 17 years volunteering in the nursing home, I see people from all sorts of life coming to volunteering, and I see the joy from 2 groups of people. One is the residents, one is the volunteer.
Many more caring hearts and helping hands are needed as nursing homes in Singapore grow in number and size. Recruiting professionals is a constant challenge.
Nursing home industry is perceived to be less glamorous. If you look at the hospitals, it's very difficult to compete in terms of facility. Actually, nursing home work is not inferior to the acute hospital because this is a place where you give and add a lot of value to older people.
Claire is among a new breed of young Singaporeans who finds meaning in joining this sector. The former online entrepreneur took up a professional diploma in community and social services after her grandmother's health declined. When Sri Narayana Mission Home for the Aged Sick offered her a job in 2015, she accepted with no regrets.
I think I have the passion and affinity in working with elders, that's why I joined the sector.
The government is attracting more Singaporeans to work in the aged care sector. How are nursing homes evolving to improve their care services and work environment? These residents at Ren Tzi's 18-year-old nursing home at Moulmein are counting down to August. That's when they will move to their brand new 11-story home in Ang Mo Kio Estate. But the wow factor goes beyond infrastructure. It's a whole new care concept to make residents feel more at home.
Together with this hardware, we're also changing the software, as in the way we care for our residents as well. It will be a place where they can be helped to continue living and having a good life within whatever capabilities and limitations they have.
Ren Tzi has been planning for the new home since 2014. The home's design is based on the concept of cluster living. Each household cluster will comprise 4 bedrooms and a common space for gatherings and activities. Each bedroom will house 4 residents. The residents can request to stay with their favorite homemates, and they are free to wear their own clothes.
So the idea of building relationships, the key, having companionship, giving them independence and autonomy, that also is very much part of the cluster living concept.
As high as you can reach, high. 1, 2.
In Ren Tzi's new care concept, each cluster will be served by a dedicated caregiver called the Resident Care Associate. These associates will manage the seniors' personal care and meals, engage them in enrichment activities, as well as take on light housekeeping duties. A team of roving clinical and nursing staff will support the associates.
I think, first of all, it does require a tremendous paradigm and mindset change for our staff, that they need to move beyond the transactional and task-oriented way of working to a more relationship-based way of working. They really need to know the residents and the people they take care of a lot better. I think it's a lot more meaningful and a lot more satisfying for the staff.
As nursing homes find more ways to enhance person-centered care, the government is stepping up developments in the sector. It is ramping up the number of nursing home beds from 12,800 in end 2016 to 17,000 by 2020. One of Singapore's oldest elder care providers aspires to help seniors transit seamlessly from nursing home back into the community.
For every resident that comes in, we will work with them and their caregiver and the family on a care plan. Where it is possible, we will support them through the journey so that they can go back home at the end of the day.
Kwong Wai Shiu Hospital is rolling out a new integrated hub concept in late 2017. When ready, its campus will house Singapore's largest nursing home. It will also be a one-stop centre that offers diverse health and social care services to meet seniors' long-term care needs. Going beyond its premises, it will also be running 2 active ageing hubs. At these mega community health service hubs, the elderly can enjoy a wide range of facilities and services. They can also ride on a senior-friendly transport service to get to the main Kwong Wai Shiu campus. This network of elder care facilities and services will cater to residents living in the Kallang Whampoa area.
The most important benefit of this integrated nursing home and community healthcare hub is really easy access for the elderly. Within the active aging hub, we will have 1 case management, 1 facilitator, 1 coordinator, and that easy access will give them the confidence to continue to live actively in the community.
While not every nursing home can afford to invest in new facilities, they can tap on technology to improve their care. One way is to participate in the National IT Enablement Program. This program helps to automate work processes and documentation, which raises staff productivity and reduces human error. Singapore Christian Home was the first to embrace this platform in April 2015.
Now the staff do not have to write on different platforms. There's continuity of care with no duplication of work and just only one data, one source. The staff are able to save time on documentation. So with this time saved, I think they are able to spend more time with the residents.
As we brace ourselves for a rapidly aging population, the entire concept of nursing homes and community care needs rethinking.
If we can leverage technology in a way where I am sitting in a central location, a command post if you will, and I'm able to monitor the elderly living around me in a certain number of blocks which are under my care and bring home care to them when they need it. I'm able to offer center-based nursing. I'm able to contribute to the elderly aging in place. I think that is what I would like to see. And I think the technology is there to allow us to think about these kind of possibilities.
For the nursing home sector, I really hope that we can move into a space within the healthcare continuum where we're not only a place where people come to pass their last days, but also a place where people can come to get better. But for those who really, really need our care, I hope our nursing homes can then become truly like their home.
They're redefining elder care. They are going the extra mile to turn nursing homes into communities of care. Population aging is a challenging reality, a reality that calls for many hearts and minds to work together to redesign solutions that are future-ready, solutions that can empower caregivers and enable our elderly to age with grace and dignity, be it at home or in a new place to call home.